Good? All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. On behalf of Kids Managing Conflict, I want to say thank you very much to all of you for coming to this amazing, amazing museum. Just to introduce ourselves, we have Marvin Whistler, we have Sean Gatlin, we have Mike Powell, Rebecca Akumbu, I'm Jason Harper, and we are representing Kids Managing Conflict, which is the sister organization of the Southern California Mediation Association. Now, as a former president of SCMA and a current board member of Kids Managing Conflict, we want to just welcome all of you and really appreciate all of you coming and experiencing exactly why we preach about tolerance, why tolerance is a huge part and empathy is a huge part of conflict resolution and dispute resolution. And we hope that everything that you learn here will help you become a more effective peer mediator. We feel that peer mediation is a process where people are made whole, relationships are rebuilt, schools are fortified, and we make better students, we make better citizens, we make better adults. So on behalf of Kids Managing Conflict, we want to thank all of you for being here, and we hope you really enjoy the museum tour that we have coming up for you. So thank you all very much. All right.
Okay, so one thing that I learned from this experience is that violence isn't always the answer to everything, and that there's always a better way of solving all conflicts. And yeah, I think it was a really, it really kind of touched me, because it really changed the way I see the world now, and yeah.
It'll help me because it showed me to never solve any conflict with violence, or it will create the problem worse.
Violence doesn't solve anything, or never turn to violence to solve a situation, because it's just adding to the problem and it's making it even worse.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You go. The one thing I would take away from today's experience would be to help others understand that not all conflicts are bad, but that they can be resolved in a good way.
I agree with Amy. I feel like one thing I took away from this experience was that I could help others change their point of view and help them change their perspective on what they may think of others. If that makes any sense.
Thank you. Anything else?
And then one thing I would take into helping others would be to talk to them about how to stand up for themselves and not let nothing bring them down.
So the thing that I'm gonna take away with me is to listen to other people and to make sure you tell somebody if there's a problem or something, and not just let the problem escalate and to become a bigger problem like we saw today, with Hitler and everything. We should solve the problem when it's small instead of waiting till it escalates. Now, is the second question?
How about for you? What would be your takeaway?
Try to have a conversation with the people who are making the problem. Try to make an agreement.
Were you surprised by anything that you saw today? Just repeat that.
Yeah, I was very surprised when I saw of how much people were getting tortured and how much hate was around the world and stuff. And I'm just surprised that nobody said anything or
Were you surprised by how easily things could actually get out of control?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
What was your overall impression of visiting the museum?
Our impression, mine, no, you say it. Your impression.
I don't know.
I liked it, and I feel like I learned a lot, and I would love to come back with my family and show them everything I learned.
All right.
One thing that I would take away from this tour today is that no matter how someone looks, how someone may act, what different characteristics that one person may have, we're all the same. Ultimately, we're all human beings, and no one deserves to be treated any different just by the skin color or how you act, as I said before. So that's the one thing I would take away from today, that no matter who you are, where you are, we all deserve the equal treatment. Man, woman, kid, we all deserve equal treatment because under God, we're humans. We're not animals, we're humans. And if we can't, as humans, collaborate and be together and make a union between all of us, then how can we move forward into the future without it being even more dangerous than it is today? Thank you for everything. Today was amazing. More than amazing. I will come again. I took a lot in, and I learned a lot. And what I learned today, I'm going to apply it in the future.
It's good to know. It's good to know. And that's why we do this. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right.
What I took from the visit today was that I feel like everybody should be able to be around each other and have equality with each other. I feel like everybody should be able to tolerate each other and get along with each other as a group, as a community, and just as a human race.
On behalf of Kids Managing Conflict, we want to thank all of the schools that decided to participate in this trip to the Museum of Tolerance. I want to send a huge thank you to Sean Gatlin, board member Sean Gatlin, who coordinated this entire trip. So if everyone can give a round of applause for Ms. Sean Gatlin. Her tireless efforts are the reason why we are here. And on behalf of Kids Managing Conflict, we want to thank everyone for coming today. And we sincerely hope that everything that you've learned today, you're going to take to your schools and into your programs and enrich your own lives and the lives of the students that are around you. Thank you all very much. All right.